Again, welcome to the My Employment Options free SSI SSDI Employment Services webinar. We're really glad everyone's joining us today. Before we dive in, just a couple quick tech reminders. Everyone's in listen mode only, so your audio and video are turned off. This helps everyone focus on the presentation. And don't worry, if you don't see the slides, we'll be emailing a copy of the presentation within the next 7 to 10 days. Also, we have closed captioning available. You can turn it on by clicking the CC Show Captions button in your Zoom toolbar, and you can turn it off anytime by clicking the CC Hide Captions button. Again, thank you for joining us today. We're going to get started, and we hope that the information we're sharing today will be helpful. So, hi, my name is Victor. I've been with My Employment Options as a retention specialist since 2018. I come from a sales and marketing background, and I really do think that the Ticket to Work program is a great free program for individuals on SSI or SSDI who are wanting to see if they can return to work. Joining us today as a presenter is Lisa Seeley. She's our senior work-at-home employment counselor. She has been with MEO for over 14 years. Lisa is also a Social Security Ticket to Work program success story and brings a great perspective of how the Ticket to Work program can work for you. We're really happy that she's here today. So, My Employment Options, or as we call ourselves, MEO, we're an authorized employment network through the Social Security Ticket to Work program. We've been proudly helping clients with disabilities find meaningful work since 1993. We've been part of the Ticket to Work program since it first began in 2002. And we're really passionate with what we do. Our team offers free support for both work at home and on-site jobs for people receiving SSI or SSDI non-retirement benefits. We work with adults between the ages of 18 to 64 through the 48 contiguous United States, including Washington, D.C. If you are thinking about going back to work, we're really here to help guide you every step of the way. So we'll be discussing that later on in the presentation. So on today's agenda, we'll cover several important topics. First, we'll introduce who My Employment Options is, or as we call ourselves, MEO. Then we'll explain how we support job seekers on SSDI or SSI. Next, we'll be sharing why choosing our employment network could be a great fit for you. In addition, we'll walk you through the free services that we do offer, including how benefits counseling helps our clients understand their rights within the Ticket to Work program. Additionally, we'll highlight examples of both work at home and on-site job opportunities. And then finally, we'll wrap up by discussing the paths to financial independence, which is the ultimate goal of the Ticket to Work program. So, who is My Employment Options? We're an authorized employment network within the Social Security Administration's Ticket to Work program. We help individuals on SSI or SSDI find suitable employment, whether that's working from home or finding jobs within their local communities. When you join us, you'll be paired with a personal employment counselor who specializes in the type of work you're interested in doing. In addition, we do have a dedicated benefits counselor, Teresa Ellinger. She's an incredible resource. Not many employment networks offer this kind of support, and Teresa is really there to help guide you through every step of the Ticket to Work program. We'll share a little bit more about this later in the presentation as well. In addition, our counselors provide ongoing support throughout the Ticket to Work program, which can take up to 4 years or more to complete. Because of this, we develop close personal relationships with our clients and truly get to know them. And now I'm going to hand it over to Lisa to explain our screening process.
All right, thank you, Victor. So, specialized screening. Once you complete the application on our website, which I encourage everyone to do after this webinar, we will have our initial screener give you a call at that time. Her name is Shika, and she will review your past work and discuss your qualifications and your employment goals. She will also be able to answer all of your questions regarding the next portion of the intake process. And once the initial screening has been completed, our second screening will get into more details about the program. We need to ensure each client is okay and comfortable with the entire process in order to achieve the success within the Ticket to Work program and the ultimate goal of being financially independent. So all my employment option counselors have unique specialties within different fields of employment and with disabilities. So for example, I specialize in supporting the clients with various mood disorders because I myself have experience with panic, depression, and agoraphobia. So this can build trust when I share my experience and helps people become more connected. We assist with resume writing and revision. So if you come in with no resume, totally fine. We can handle that. We also will provide interview coaching to help with comfort and confidence. A lot of our clients have job gaps of employment or may need assistance with how to answer questions that come up during interviews. So we can definitely review that. And basically, we'll be your partner throughout the program, providing the support with maintaining your job, possibly advancement opportunities, or as simply a shoulder to lean on. So just wanted to go over a couple of benefits that we offer here. We're one of the few ENs that offer benefits counseling. And again, Teresa Ellinger is our Community Partner Work Incentives Counselor, also known as a CPWIC. And she's got over 18 years of experience providing benefits counseling. So she helps clients throughout the entire program with tracking your progression and providing advisement on which path meets your needs. There's different roads to take within Ticket to Work, so she's great to be able to help you navigate. And you're always able to meet with her, for a one-on-one counseling session, and you can discuss your cash benefits, financial goals, or any of the Social Security affairs that may pop up. And Teresa is happy to help with any forms or letters that need further explanation because we all know they can be a little tricky. And she's just there to help you make choices, and she's here to guide you along. So, as Victor mentioned before, we are counselors who care and relate. So, it's really cool to know that about half of our staff have participated in the Ticket to Work program. Some of us have graduated, like myself, and some of them are still enrolled. We like to share our personal stories and our journeys within the Ticket to Work because our goal here is to make this as comfortable a process as possible and provide advisement on what works and what didn't work for us. We want you to be successful because your success is definitely our success. So one of our services that we do provide is resume writing, and your personal counselor will assist you with your resume. So it's important to know when companies are setting up the job description, they use words that describe what they're looking for in an employee. So when these keywords are plugged into your resume, they will be noticed. So your resume will go through what's called an applicant tracking system, also known as an ATS. And there's software programs that scan your resume content and use an algorithm to search for those specific keywords. They look for certain skills, education, prior work experience, and our goal is to have your resume score high within those ATSs. And that's going to better your chance for any invite to interview. So resume adjustments will need to be made every so often. Remember, you have to have keywords based off a specific job description. And us counselors, that's our bread and butter. We help with resumes and, ensure that it's ATS friendly. And we can also help with cover letters if you need one. All right, Victor, it's up to you for retention support.
Thank you again, Lisa. That was great information. Here at MEO, your job counselor is always here to support you through the entire time of your uh, participation in the program, which I said can take up to 4 years. During that time, we often help our clients with how to ask for minor accommodations with employers so that you can successfully maintain employment. Our counselors assist clients in achieving, maintaining, and adjusting their financial goals as needed. We are here really to ensure that you're able to meet those goals by taking the baby steps that are necessary. We also help our clients pursue new job and career advancement opportunities. Sometimes you might start off as entry level, but as you start to work, you may be qualified for more career advancement opportunities, which is always something that you and your counselor can discuss. Um, Again, as Lisa said, when our clients have questions about their benefits, Teresa is always going to be there to answer any questions you might have regarding your finances and your benefits. We are really here as your virtual cheerleader. So if you do need anything, even if it's a simple shoulder to lean on, we're really there for you, as Lisa said. So remote work is really expanding rapidly. Work from home companies are growing and introducing new types of roles across various industries. We see major remote growth in accounting, healthcare, information technology, insurance, marketing, and analytics. These are just few of the examples that we do see, but we do see a lot of growth within remote work. As I said, many employers are really rethinking their operations, embracing more remote work as a more cost-effective solution. Virtual employment has created more opportunities for those unable to work within their local communities, including individuals in rural areas, those with limited transportation options. In our case, we were people that have disabilities that don't have limited mobility. So some of the work from home requirements that we do see. So just to let everyone know, here at My Employment Options, we're a completely virtual company. So all of our employees have a home office setup. So we have the understanding of what it takes to be successful in a work from home setup. First and foremost, you need to have a quiet and private workspace free from distractions, including family and pets. This is a mandatory requirement. We can't have the background noise. We do prefer that the office has a lockable door. In addition, PCs and Macs are the normal operating systems allowed for virtual work. This means that no Chromebooks or tablets are allowed for any virtual work. Um, in addition, most of our virtual employers require that all equipment must be hardwired in, including your mouse, keyboard, and your internet. So that's something to consider as well. Some companies still, but not all, require a landline or a VoIP, but this is on a case-by-case basis. So with each employer, so it just that would be in the job description if that's necessary. Um, but I do recommend everyone have a nice, comfortable workspace. I have photos of my family, my dog. Some people might have plants, but unfortunately, I kill mine. But I have a nice ergonomic chair with a lumbar pillow, so I can be comfortable even if I'm sitting for long periods of time. But I do know a lot of people that have desks that can go from sitting to standing, which can help with some fatigue. Uh, but what I really recommend is just having an office space that you like going into and can feel productive in. So there are some minimum requirements for working from home. First and foremost is your typing ability. Our averages are around 35 words per minute, just depending on the position. You will need some basic computer skills like knowing how to cut, copying, and pasting. Any Microsoft Suite knowledge is helpful as well. You'll also need to be able to navigate multiple browser tabs and be able to do internet research, including using Google and other search engine options. Being familiar with some technical terminology is super helpful as well, especially if you're using any kind of Excel or word processing software. Keyboard shortcuts like Control C for copy, Control V for paste, Control X for cut, and Control Z for undo. These are just some important shortcuts to make working more efficient. So having those kind of basic knowledge is good to have. And here are some strengths and skills needed for a work from home position. First and foremost, you need to have excellent customer service skills. You need to also be an active listener. I always lead with empathy and be able to answer questions appropriately that clients and coworkers might ask. Being friendly and professional in your communication is also including while you're writing emails or while on the phone will help you be more effective and efficient in a remote setting. In addition, you're going to need to solve problems in a timely manner. If that's solving an issue a client might have or escalating it to a more senior colleague so that the issue can be resolved, that's something you will need to do. Uh, Being an independent thinker and worker is an important skill to have while working from home. You're um, and you're going to need patience. Sometimes things might take some time or clients might need additional assistance. So being patient is always helpful. Um, in addition, being able to manage your time skills correctly so that you're able to stay on task and within the time frames for projects is also very important while working from home. Um, I'm going to go and hand it over to Lisa to talk about our work from home partnerships that we do have.
All right, thanks, Victor. So My Employment Options has multiple partnerships with employers offering work from home opportunities, and we do have a few that are out in the community as well. And this allows us to get you to the head of the line a little bit faster. So each month we have meetings with our point of contact recruiters who give us updates on our clients' application statuses. Our point of contacts will share, why sometimes clients do get declined out, so we're able to work on skills or maybe have applications reconsidered if there was some sort of tech glitch somewhere. They do supply us with tips on the interview process so we can better prepare our clients for success, which is really, really nice. Our partners always share upcoming programs or job opportunities so we can send applications to our referrals to our clients to do applications as soon as possible. And you should see faster results within the hiring process when we're able to work with that point of contact. So just kind of want to go over some work at home jobs and industries we're seeing. Um, right now, we're seeing an abundance of customer service positions with the holiday seasons coming up. We have tech support ranging from entry level, tier one, down up to IT work. We see a lot of inbound sales, outbound sales. There's accounting or financial positions, and there's a lot of medical or healthcare insurance since open enrollment is now, especially with Medicare. And some industries are just examples would be like IT, there's financial, retail, travel, healthcare. I mean, the list goes on and on. I tell my clients, you can do just about anything working from home except for maybe manufacturing because I'm sure you don't have an assembly line at home. But if there's anything specific that you want to research or whatnot, just let your counselor know and we'll be happy to do that for you. So advancement opportunities. Career advancement is one of the most important elements for employee satisfaction and to stay at a company. The majority of work from home employers do require some sort of remote experience, no matter how impressive your resume may be. But if you lack the remote experience necessary, try not to get discouraged. You might have to accept something a little bit more entry level and needing to work your way up the ladder. But with time, you could qualify for a management position, supervisor, team lead, or higher, corporate opportunities. So a few examples of positions needing remote experience would be something like a team lead, high level IT, marketing, project manager, and so on. So just covering onboarding, some things you can expect within the onboarding process are background checks, possible credit checks. You find those mainly in the financial industry or maybe upper level, but don't, don't get too nervous about the credit checks. Possible drug testing, and a lot of new hire paperwork. So you have to be sure you have a valid photo ID in order to complete any of these forms, as well as social security card, and everything must match your name, your home address, everything. Um, Otherwise, you could run into some problems. You definitely want to make sure that you have a valid ID. So I'm going to turn it over to Victor to go over some fun stuff with our Working Rewards program.
So, yes, we thank you so much, Lisa. So we really do believe in celebrating our clients' successes when they do return to the workforce. So that's why we've created a few rewards programs that everyone can benefit from. First, we have our working rewards program, which allows our clients to save up their monthly pay stubs and redeem them for exciting prices like gift cards, laptops, and external monitors. In addition, we also run a monthly pay stub raffle. Every time a client submits a pay stub, they earn a raffle ticket. The more pay stubs you submit, the more raffle tickets you earn, and the greater chances you have to win. The prices that we include are to popular retailers and restaurants such as Amazon, Walmart, Olive Garden, and many others. As I said, we really do want to celebrate our clients' successes, and these are just a few of the programs that we do have to do so. So, I did want to say this. You can do this. We truly believe that everyone today who's joining our webinar has the potential to succeed. We want you to take the next steps by filling out our application. Through the Ticket to Work program, we've helped thousands of people move towards financial independence, and we'd love to help you do the same. No matter your background or your experience, there is a job out there for you. Um, we do understand that going back to work can bring up a lot of emotions, uncertainty, worry, even fear. And that's totally normal. But with the support and patience and perseverance, it is possible. This program has helped so many people, and it could really help you too. Um, we're here to offer the guidance, encouragement, and any practical tools as you navigate your journey back to returning to work. And in the next slide, we're actually going to share a few of our success stories, including one of Lisa's. So, we're proud to share that in 2024, we've had over 320 clients start jobs, which is a truly incredible milestone. Even more inspiring, we've had over 253 clients actually successfully graduate from our program. That means that they've reached complete full financial independence. These are really real examples of what the Ticket to Work program can do for you. As I said, Lisa Seeley, she's one of our success stories. We've included a link to a video that she did in partnership with the Social Security Administration. In it, Lisa shares her personal journey and how she faced and overcame challenges through the Ticket to Work program, and then eventually she found a meaningful career helping others. In addition, we do have Lori Adler. She's our communications manager here at MEO. Lori is another graduate of the program, and she's a passionate advocate for its potential. She's written a really powerful story about her determination to return to work and how the program changed her life. Her journey is a true testament of what's possible with the right support and persistence. Again, I really do recommend everyone who's here today to see both Lisa's story and read Lori's story as well. And they're really proof that the Ticket to Work program can work for you too. So again, we encourage everyone who's joined us today to complete an application on a computer by visiting myemploymentoptions.com and clicking the Apply Now button. You can also go directly to myemploymentoptions.com/apply now to get started right away. After you submit your application, Shika Jones from our screening team will give you a call to discuss the next steps and go over your application. Just a reminder, the application assessments need to be done on a computer rather than a phone or tablet, as part of the process requires a computer to complete. And now we are going to go over some questions that were asked during the presentation. So the first one is from David in Florida. It says, do you automatically place clients within open positions? I'm going to turn this over to Lisa to answer.
All right, David. Unfortunately, no. We cannot guarantee any type of work right off the bat. You still need to go through the appropriate hiring process, like filling out the applications, completing assessments, and the interviews. But remember, our services include assistance with job searches to help find opportunities. We're here to help you with those applications and provide you with the interview coaching and connections with our employment partners.
All right, so we have a question from Jessica in Pennsylvania. It says, do you offer support if I have questions about my benefits while I'm working?
Jessica, yes. So Teresa, again, she's our benefits counselor, and you're always able to speak with her, anytime. She puts a lot of anxiety, to bed with, needing to know what's going to happen with my benefits and if anything, and, things like that. And she'll be able to answer any questions on returning to work or working while you are on SSI or SSDI. So she's, very, very helpful, and she can actually help you with some financial goals to achieve, as well. We want you to come out ahead.
And I think we have one more question from Tammy in Arizona. She's asking if I'm not able to maintain my job because of my disability, can you help me find more appropriate opportunities? Lisa, this is back to you.
All right. So, Tammy, yes. So that's what the Ticket to Work program is all about. Let's say you may find a job that is not a fit and you want to look for something else. You can do that. We'll see what works for you, or maybe if accommodation is needed. Or you might find work is not a possibility at this time due to your health. So nothing is written in stone here, and changes are made quite often actually. You just simply work with your employment counselor to discuss all of your options, and we're here to help you with your goals and definitely your financial needs.
All right, thank you. That's all the questions that we have. I just wanted to show you everyone a screenshot of our Apply Now page at myemploymentoptions.com/apply now. Again, to get started, you click on the Start Application button. Once you submit your application, our team will be notified and will be getting in contact with you. And lastly, we would love to connect with you on our social medias. You can find us on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. We regularly share industry updates, hot jobs, upcoming events, and other important news. In addition, within the next 7 to 10 days, you'll be receiving an email with a recording of this webinar where you can click on any of the links shared during the presentation. Again, we really would love to connect with you on social media to keep you informed of everything. And that wraps up today's webinar. I wanted to thank everyone for joining us today. It was a pleasure speaking to you about our services. I also wanted to thank Lisa Seeley for joining us today. We really do hope that the information we shared was helpful and inspiring. If you are ready to take the next step, it's just easy. Just go to myemploymentoptions.com and click the Apply Now button. We really are excited about the possibility of working with you and supporting your journey through the Ticket to Work program. Wishing everyone a wonderful remaining of their day, and we look forward to helping you. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.